I have no idea what he's doing, but it looks ominous. Alright, we have a main quest line called Emerald Summons. I mean, that's the first quest, at least. Merithra, the current leader of the Green Dragons, wishes for you to meet her in the Emerald Gardens. Draconid emissaries from the Azeroth have come to learn about the gardens. Things have not always been peaceful with the Blue Dragon, so it is important to her that relations are kept cordial and positive. She is on her perch above the shady sanctuary in the Emerald Gardens, at Merithra's watch. I mean, she's called Merithra, so it's her watch, isn't it? Oh my.
Welcome to the Emerald Gardens, Rymek.
Thank you, Lady Merithra.
Thank you for coming, Tyrell. My guests are eager to see the Emerald Gardens, and I am pleased to host them. Shall we get started?
May your dreams be peaceful.
Rimek was sent here by the Blue Flight to learn about and protect our gardens. I'm glad for their support. We are few in number and our losses have been great. Blue Dragonflight commands powerful magic, so we can learn a great deal from each other. Come, let us demonstrate the Green Dragonflight's important role here in the Dragon Isles.
I look forward to seeing the wonders of these groves.
The Emerald Gardens are a place of beauty and rest. Meet us down at the Repose, my friend.
Tell me of your dreams.
Who are you? We already know that. I am Merithra of the Dream, the daughter of Ysera. The one we, kind of resurrected. Well, Tyrande basically did, influenced by, the sister of the woman who had a pet called Ysera. Since my mother's death, I've served as the leader of the Green Dragonflight. At times, I wish that mantle had not fallen to me. Still, I've hope that we will endure and grow again.
May your dreams be peaceful.
It is so peaceful here. This is Somnikus's favorite place to rest, but he has been morose since his son was killed in the Centaur attacks. While we shall focus on the present, let us show Rimek our purpose here in the groves.
Rest well.
The Primalist's attack left its mark on the Emerald Gardens. I wish to see it grow and flower once again. In this part of the garden, we have an overabundance of leshers. The seeds can be used by the sisters of the garden to cultivate vegetation in those damaged glades. Thin out the leshers to collect their seeds and then give those seeds... Are you serious? This is supposed to be a paradise and you want to show him around. The first thing you ask me is to kill stuff? I mean, that's a very interesting concept of a paradise. But never mind that. They sometimes struggle... I mean, what the heck, woman? What the heck? They sometimes struggle to inflict harm on any creature, even when it is in the best interest of the gardens overall. Oh dearie.
Is it time to go already?
Wake the Ancients. There are many ways to keep the gardens safe, and we have allies to help us. A few Ancients rest dormant in these glades. They are giant trees sworn to defend the forest. And the creatures with... Oh, maybe these are the Entwives. Someone should tell Treebeard. He'd be delighted to know. Even though I do believe... Did they all die in Beleriand when it was destroyed? I'm not sure. I do believe that the Tolkien community has an answer to that question, where are the Entwives? Or at least they believe to have an answer, since the great Professor Tolkien never answered that question. Used this, I mean, at least not specifically. It used this fragment, he only gave hints. Use this fragment of my breath to wake them.
What realm does the Green Dragonflight protect? Nature?
We also guard and nurture the Emerald Dream and all that grows within it.
Quercus, Dalicus, and Ircercus. 'Cus, 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 Dalicus, and Wait, what the heck? Ah, we did get an item. Okay, never mind me.
Strange. Something killed this guardian before it had a chance to awaken.
Dawn in the garden. By the way, some while ago we talked about Treebeard and the Lord of the Rings, and now I reread the story in the books, and what I said that in the books there was this titanic, long meeting where Treebeard finally decided to act. I kind of switched that with the movies, since in the books, from the beginning, I mean, he has his conversation in his end home with Merry and Pippin, and he's like, oh, something needs to change, I must do something. So, even before there was any Entish meeting, before Merry and Pippin could do anything, talk him into it, it was already in the books kind of, he kind of already made his decision up. I mean, there was already definitely a strong inclination towards this whole, oh, someone must stop Saruman, it must be me, probably. So, I kind of switched that up with the movie, where the story went a bit differently. Where Tyrion was like, oh, never heard of that one. Responsibility, we are Ents. We're going to talk, and we're going to greet. And after 5 nights, we have greeted one Ent with his full name. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't mean that this is not book accurate, it's just in the books you already get hints that Treebeard will act, tremendous hints, and in the movies it was a bit different.
It must be difficult at times to continue your work without your aspect.
It is oft times a heavy burden, but we grow stronger every day, and we are not alone. What would you ask of me?
Thank you. Do not fear, the lashers always grow back at a remarkable rate. Numbers will rebound quickly.
May your dreams be peaceful.
One of the ancients was slain by frost. This does not bode well, no. We must be alert. The Primalists could be preparing another assault on the garden.
Rest well.
Garithos' research.
Is it time to go?
The green Dragonflight has many duties, not solely in the tending of the garden. We also defend the Emerald Dream and, to some extent, their attention even further. And to some extent. Wait, what works? Huh? To some extent, even if, and to some extent, their attention even. Wait, what? We also defend the Emerald Dream, and to some extent, even further. Wait, what? This sentence doesn't make any sense. Extend the attention of the Emerald Garden even further. What? Is that? I'm telling you, I'm the only one reading this text. This doesn't make any sense. My son Garithos, for example, has always had interest in all kinds of magic. You and Rimek should seek him out to see what he is working on and to help where you can.
My son Garithos is engaged in a sensitive magical project. Perhaps you can help him, Rimek.
I would be delighted.
Find anything interesting?
It's a bit ridiculous he already has the body of a full-grown dragon, but he's still miniaturized. I mean, what? Shouldn't he be a bit bigger? Having all those big-ass horns? Saying, I'm an adult dragon? Never mind. Welcome. I appreciate that my mother has been interested in my research. Or maybe this is a size it chooses. In World of Warcraft, dragons kind of can choose their size at a certain level, of a certain age. Even if it's a little far-fetched. Though I'm sure Rimach has a... No, it's not Rimach, it's Rimach. As an emissary of the Blue Dragonflight, well, you will have a much greater understanding of magic than I do. I hope that we can make some real progress. Let us begin.
Sweet dream.
Emerald Tears. We may have only recently returned to the Emerald Gardens, relatively speaking, but we carry our long-lasting feelings with us. Many of us are still reeling from the death of Ysera, my grandmother, including myself. I wish I had gotten to spend more time with her and to learn from her what amazing things she's seen. You know what I would like? I would like to deactivate the UI except the quest text. I would like to keep reading the text for you, deactivating the UI, which is kind of taking away from the beauty of this game, but never mind me. In places like... Wait. Yes. In places like the Emerald Gardens, when we shed tears, they can crystallize and carry great power within them. I have an idea for how this galvanized grief could help us. Alright.
Our tears will look like crystals under the trees. You'll know them when you see them.
Your tears absorb your flight's power.
A friend.
Yes. Once that power is harnessed, I believe their magic can be used to call Ysera. It's just a theory, though.
Tell me more.
A frenzied defender. I've noticed that these gardens have rather diverse defenses, from the dragons to the draconid and ancients, and even the wildlife. But there is one defender that seems to have become rather too zealous in its protectiveness. It even tried to swoop at me when I arrived. It must die. Why? And since we know something has been killing within these groves, it cannot hurt to be too cautious. Yeah, but this bird... That's not very ice-ish, is it now? Unfortunately, this creature must be slain before it can do more harm. Is that the way to... I mean... It takes one swoop at you and you're instantly like, oh, it must die! Do not. There is no try. Why? All this violence. These dragons, they're all the same. What? They can fear us? That's unfortunate. The gardens are more peaceful already, are they not? I mean, at least until 20 seconds, and he's going to respawn. What is not the Matrix? You are quite capable, Torn. Garithos.
What have you dreamed?
Have you collected some of the emerald tears in the garden? These are beautiful examples, Tyrell. Now let's see what we can do with them.
Farewell.
Anchors. What's your theory about Ysera? As the Dreamer, Ysera has immense power over the Emerald Dream. I guess since she died, we haven't really had a Dreamer. Anyway, nature spirits from This just reminds me of the meme. Blah blah, anyway. Okay, anyway. Nature spirits from Azeroth who go to Ardenweald will pass through the Emerald Dream on their way to being reborn. So if we can get Ysera that far, and if we can anchor her there somehow, then maybe she can come back. I just don't know how she can leave Ardenweald if she is bound to the Winter Queen. Maybe if... obviously we're going to get her back. Maybe if someone takes her place, but that is not a nice thought. Anchors to
Please
life.
come back soon.
Based on my seriously 3 gold, that's all you have to give out, Blizzard. Based on my research, I believe there is a way to re-establish Ysera's ties to the Emerald Dream, so we can bring her closer to Azeroth. When Ysera died, the Winter Queen used her own power to restore her in Ardenweald. For now she's bound there, but I think if we can just get Ysera over into the Emerald Dream, we can use these anchors to keep her there. But I'm getting ahead of everything. First, we have to infuse these anchors with the power of those emerald tears.
Sweet dreams.
Okay.
Once Ysera has crossed out of the realms of death, I believe the power of these anchors will help her remain in the dream.
But the Dreamer is dead, my friend. How do you plan to bring her back?
That I don't know, but I'm confident that I can figure out a way. Even now, Tyrande and Malfurion are exploring the depths of Ardenweald, searching for possibilities.
Hello again. Have your discussions been enlightening?
Hello, Mother. I was just telling Rymek about my theory. Welcome.
Oh wait. Oh, that's
Come
it.
back soon.
I can feel the power in the anchors growing, giving me unlimited power. I'm sorry, Palpatine. Now, of course, there's just the one tiny problem of how to get Anakin to trust you, even though you're a Dark Lord of the Sith. To cross from the realms of death into the realms of life. Oh, but luckily the Jedi are doing so much close to evil shit. It's very easy to make Anakin believe that the Jedi are evil. What, in my opinion, what? Yeah, there's just this scene. All this dialogue was so cringe. From my point of view, view, the Jedi are evil. It's just what, Anakin? What? I mean, dialogue level 9000.
Have you dreamed lately?
Even though most of the dialogues in the prequels are just, my goodness. I mean, it's still Galaxies wide better than what the sequels came up with. But the problem with the sequels is they try to copy good fan-based ideas and books. And they only took the ending. They forgot about the beginning, they butchered the middle part, and then they tried to make a Mary Sue story out of it. And that's just, if it's a bad fanfiction on some fanfiction website, it's okay, but for a main movie trilogy, officially part of the Star Wars canon, Oh my goodness. And these people were actually surprised that everybody hates the sequels. Why is that a surprise? I mean, they stole fan-based ideas, forgot about the beginning, butchered the middle part, and then made I'm repeating myself, but I need to repeat myself to... It's just, this is so ridiculous. Who genuinely thought it would be a good idea to steal the Palpatine Bacta Tank revival storyline, forget about Thrawn, and all the other things that made it good, and then throw in a Mary Sue who was... I mean, they already had a Mara Jade storyline and all of that. So many good storylines. And instead they're giving us Mary Sue... What? There's so many cool, strong female heroes in the expanded universe they could have used. I mean, obviously they wanted a female lead hero. It's okay. But there were so many good female lead heroes in the expanded universe material. And then they're trying to steal the fans' ideas, but only 20% of it. And butchering, it's just, what? Why? The people responsible, they need to be removed from Hollywood before they can ruin other franchises. Anyway, my mother is here. She must have more than she wants you and Remach to see. Oh, yes, she must have more that she wants you to see, okay.
I have learned much here today. But what do I see there over the water?
To
That's the
Somnicus.
ancient bow, a portal to the Emerald Dream. Somnicus guards the Oathstone there. He has been withdrawn of late. Perhaps a visit from a blue emissary will cheer him.
Somnicus has been melancholy and agitated since the death of his son, though we all have endured loss. I cannot imagine what I would feel were something like that to happen to Garithos. Go with Rimek to the Isle of Camelot and see if there's anything we can
Looks like
do.
you could all use some resources.
Yes.
There's a saying for this. Survival of
Survival.
the fittest.
Somnicus suspects that the Primalists are on the verge of another attack. I fear that he may do something rash. Don't worry. Because of your help with the Emerald Oathstone, you can cross the barrier easily.
May your
Alright.
dreams be peaceful.
It's time to get a chest.
I think my theory will work. But a
Just!
significant sacrifice is required for it to succeed. I have not found a way around it.
Alrighty, perfect. So we got a bit of conquest, even though we don't really need it. Prosperously bloody, 1500. We have more than that. I think we already have the 3000 achievement. I'm not sure if we're going to get more. I mean, higher achievements at that. I don't even know where to look for. It's not here. Is it in player versus player? World? Yes, 3000 bloody tokens. There you are. Kill the following elites in the Dragon Isles while in war mode. Yes, whatever. Alrighty. So we're supposed to talk to Somnicus now.